Hi friends, my name is Colby Sharp. I am a 5th grade teacher in Michigan. I am so excited to be talking to you today about a book that you are going to want to add to your to-read list because you're going to be hearing more and more and more about this book as the year progresses. This book is called A Wish in the Dark. It is by Christina Soontornvat, and it is one of the best books I have read this year. I think that this book is going to be in every Newbery conversation. I think it's going to be in every Best Books of the Year conversation. I think that this book is going to be on so many state book award lists. It is an absolutely beautiful story. It follows 3 children, Pong and Sumkit, who are 2 boys who are born and live in a prison. And they are about, this book starts, I think they're about 9-ish years old. And then Nak, who is the warden's daughter. And this is a really interesting world because in this world, all of the light, everything that's lit, all the lights in the city come from the governor. He makes the light, and without him there is no light. There was this tragic fire many years ago, and since then he's kind of been the savior and provides all of the light. And early in the book, Pong escapes from the prison, and I'll see when he turned 13 he would be able to get out of the prison, but you know, you born into prison, you spend your whole life in prison, you want to get out. So he gets out and he ends up living with a monk for a while, always worried about Sumkit, his friend, and what happened to him. And then the monk that he's living with eventually gets older and things aren't going the best with him and he's kind of dying. And then Pong goes back to the city, kind of where he was from, and trying to find his way, and he ended up getting back with Sumkit. And during this time, Nak is trying to eventually she tries to find Pong because she wants to not let her family's name be disgraced because they let this boy escape from prison. And I can go on and on and on about the book. I don't really like to tell all about the book when I'm doing these book talks. I just want to tell you that it's so good. I want to tell you that it will capture your heart. There are some twists and turns that I absolutely loved, especially in Nak. I think I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. It's N-O-K. In her story were absolutely fascinating. And I was not seeing them coming. I loved it. I love the twist and the turns. I love what this book did for my heart. I love how these characters, I haven't stopped thinking about them in the 9 or 10 days since I finished this book. I cannot wait to talk about this book with kids. I'm so sad that I'm not in my classroom right now and that I'm not book talking this, that I'm not reading the first chapter for First Chapter Friday, that I'm not getting a chance to tell my students all about this book because Christina has created a magical story, a timeless story. I really believe that this is one of those books that could have been read 50 years ago, that could be read today, and that can be read and loved 50 years from now. If you're looking for an amazing book, a book that will capture your heart, a book that will touch your soul, a book that you will hold with you long after you turn the final page, Wish in the Dark just might be that book. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Colby Sharp. It means the world to me that you watch this video. If you watched to the very end, thank you. If you found value in it at all, click that subscribe button and then you'll get notifications whenever I share another video about another amazing book, because I'm telling you, you can see I have a stack here. There are a lot of great books on my to-read pile. I've been reading a lot of great books, and my heart in this really hard time during this pandemic, my heart loves that escape. My heart loves stories. It is helping me to get through. I hope it's doing the same for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Colby Sharp. Happy reading.